In case you missed it, they announced in the dev stream yesterday, Warframe's cross-platform save is going live this December. You can literally see Account Connect coming December. There is a few questionable things about this. Mainly the whole, how's it going to work? If you have a save on a console, any of the consoles, and a save on PC, but you've migrated to PC, so your console save is ahead of your PC save, you need to set your console save as your primary save, not the PC one. Unless, of course, you just want to bring over all the items from there, because they are including something they are calling merging into this. For accounts created prior to the dev stream starting, so you can't create an account now and migrate that platinum over. Really glad they did that before the dev stream. That's the cutoff point, so before the dev stream had even started. So don't go out and create accounts hoping you can do this. It won't work. When it does go live with the Whispers in the Walls update this December, it will be rolled out in phases, starting with the oldest accounts first. I know what this says. This says starting with founders. That's not true. Well, it technically is true. It's accounts created from October 2012 until the 25th of March 2013. So while it was in its closed beta phase, that is kind of what they mean by founders, because the only way to get in was to be a founder. Or, like I did, know somebody who's a founder who sent you a code, because that's how I started playing Warframe. I was playing Warframe without buying the founder pack. But there is a few other little things that are included in, I believe it was on here somewhere, cross-save platform begins this December. It basically comes down to, not very often I will actually do this, Tenogen items. Yeah, this is a grey area, because obviously if you have bought these, then they are kind of maybe going to move up, but if you... The cross-save thing basically means when you merge the accounts together, that will possibly bring these over. But if you then go to PlayStation and buy Wisp skin, you won't have it on PC because it will stay on console, even though cross-save is enabled. All Tenogen purchased before the dev stream yesterday will be able to be used via the cross-save platform. Meaning, if you bought a Tenogen item on PlayStation but you're playing on Xbox now, you can migrate that Tenogen item over, but Tenogen items purchased after the dev stream started, they will be locked to that platform. So yes, you can still use cross-save, but Tenogen items, they have to be purchased on the platform you play on the most, not the secondary ones, otherwise it will lock them to whatever platform you buy them on. Kind of like the Jade, Obsidian and Opal skins. They will, I'm assuming, follow the same kind of rules now, not prior to 2 PM on November the 24th. Because it's going to go by the one-time method of combining all your accounts into one cross-save account, available for accounts made before the 24th of November at 2 PM ET 2023. You can select one of these accounts to become the primary account. It is best to do this with whichever one is the highest mastery and has completed the quests and such, because the primary account carrying forward its quests, missions and progress, all the secondary accounts, all that will happen is it will merge the items, customizations, resources and currencies into the primary account. So it will take the items and such that you have from all the accounts, say all of the consoles, and it will throw them into your PC account. I wish they had have gone into details about what about frames? Are these classed as items? Because if you kind of go into equipment and into inventory, items, well, is all of this classed as items? Because that would include warframes, weapons, companions, Cosmetic stuff. Oh wow, that is a long list of things that could do without being duplicated. Arcanes? They should come over. They, I would say, are items. Lenses? Yeah, a lot of these I don't have on other accounts anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Some I do, some I don't, some are meaningless. I mean, you try explaining what that is to people these days. Resources is kind of the biggie. It means all of the resources from other accounts will basically be able to merge into one. Necromechs, I would put them as the same classification as Warframes, Amps, Relics. Miscellaneous is everything under the inventory tab classed as an item. Because what it says is all secondary accounts will merge their items, customizations, resources and currencies into the primary account. What this means for frames, I'm more interested in about anything else, because people will want to bring their frames over if they've played on Switch a little bit, are now playing on Xbox. The amount of people who have waited for this for years, I am really glad to see that once this does go live, starting in December and then rolling out slowly afterwards, they are allowing the migration of items into the primary account and not just going, well, that's your account, that's the one you're going to use on other platforms now. They have confirmed items will be coming over. Set whichever one is the highest mastery rank that has the most story progression. I should have said that, I apologise. The one that has the highest story progression as the primary, and the rest of them then merge into it. And then it's not going to be a case of, well, your account is a PC account. It's no, your account is just your account. Play it on whatever platform you want after that. And I know I started this by saying I did technically start playing Warframe when I wasn't a founder, but I did buy the founder pack eventually. I just didn't go for the top tier one. I regret that, but it's true. But when it says rolling out in phases, starting with founders, that's... take it with a grain of salt. They are starting with the accounts from closed beta would have been the best way to have put this, not starting with founders. I saw everybody get angry with it during the dev stream. They should have said starting with closed beta players. That would be this emblem in people's profile over here, instead of founders. But it basically means exactly the same thing. If you were somebody who was playing with friends and they invited you in, hopefully this does include them as well. It should be closed beta players, not founders. That is a little bit weird, but as long as everything goes well, cross-platform save with cross-platform account merging, as long as your account was created before 2 PM on the 24th of November 2023, not afterwards, stops people from creating accounts that they shouldn't really have to try and get a hold of that 50 platinum. Yeah, I agree with Digital Extreme, people would have done that, so having the cut off the beginning of DevStream made perfect sense. Hopefully, everything goes really well and this will roll out kind of fully in January, but until then, just glad that they're finally actually releasing it this December, even if it is just for founders. It means it'll come to everybody else early next year. With that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.